I know this might be hard for you to believe, but this butternut squash mac and cheese is my family's absolute favorite mac and cheese that I make. And I'm going to show you exactly how to make it with the full recipe broken down for you in the caption. And then once you have a pan preheated with some olive oil, no crappy seed oils, you're going to add in your butternut squash, saute it for about 5 to 10 minutes. And while the butternut squash is sizzling away on the stove, we're going to be getting our steaks here ready to reverse sear in the oven. So we're going to salt them generously and then throw these delicious things in the oven at 250 degrees until they reach an internal temperature of about 120 to 125. Then we're going with 1 large, or in this case 2 small yellow onions, roughly chopped. Now that our butternut squash has started to soften up a bit, we're going to add in about a cup of water and let it steam for about 10 minutes. Shred about a cup to a cup and a half of both mozzarella and cheddar cheese. Once your squash is fully cooked, it'll easily be able to be chopped up. You can then take it and scoop it into a blender or a food processor. In that same pan, you'll dump in your onions and saute those until they're nice and translucent and soft as well. And once those onions have softened up, you'll add those to that blender as well. For the cheese sauce, we're gonna warm up 1 cup of milk. Once the milk warms up, we'll add in 3 tablespoons of butter and then 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. We're gonna add in about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard and then measure with your heart. Cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese, about a cup of each. And once our cheese sauce has fully melted, all we will do is pour that into our blender.
Stop touching the table.
Now that our steaks have reached 120 degree internal temperature, we're gonna go sear them real quickly on a scorching hot pan. Cut up so we can add it to the top of our mac and cheese. We're adding back in the noodles, our cheese sauce, because I hate doing dishes. So we're just gonna reuse the same dishes. This cheese sauce freezes really well also, so if you wanna make extra, throw it in a container in the freezer. You can always just take it out, warm it back up, and have your own mac and cheese, healthier version whenever you want. And then we're throwing this in the oven under the broiler for just a few minutes.